I don't know. This might not work out. So good. Oh, man. Hey, friends. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Pretty good day here. I'm going to give this the normal 30 seconds, make sure it's going to run, and then I should move in underneath the shade so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, looks like we're on. All right, we got somebody in here. Kennedy. Hey, Kennedy, how you doing? Hey, Steve, Nunya, Chris. Y'all are coming in way too fast now. Hey, Tamara. I see Tam. Ghost Mode. Jesus. William. Arkiel. Hey, guys. I'm sorry. I'm out in the sunshine here. I was just grabbing a little bit of the sun's very vital vitamin D and having a cup of coffee. I figured that I would do a quick live because I miss getting to hang out with y'all guys. I might have to move in underneath the shade, though, because it's really hard to see your comments. Hey, Rebecca, Jose, Joyce, from Malibu to Mom's in here. All right, Tamara's saying hey to Ghost. Yeah, guys, let's move in underneath the shade. Give me just a moment. Bear with me, guys. I gotta bring my setup here. I've got this really fancy tripod. It's called A Round of Wood. Yeah, you get it free with every cord of wood you buy. I should have thought of the glare earlier. Oh, that's nice too. It's a little bit. So the weather here this time of year, it's warm in the sunshine. There, that's a little bit better. And then it's brisk in the shades, so it's actually kind of like nice right here right now. Hey, I see the one and only Jimmy Dudley out there. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, bro? Oh, man, what a good day. You know how it is when you just feel good. You know how it is? You ever have those days you wake up for no reason and just feel like it's going to be a great day versus the days that we wake up sometimes for no reason and feel like, oh, today is all blah. Yeah, sometimes I have those kind of days. It's natural for everyone, though. You know, like the saying goes, only the village idiot is happy all the time, right? Let's see. I gotta get back to work. I'll catch up on the replay. Cool, Malibu to Mom. Have a good day at work. I hope things are going well for you there. Mr. Han. Hey, Mr. Han. How are you doing? Britta. Hey, Britta. Britta's saying hey to everybody. Chris. Hi, Chris. Karen. Hi, Karen. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Hey, friends. Good to see y'all, guys. William McCready. Hey, William. How you doing? Hey, Matt. Heard you liked the Callan skink, but the smell almost made Jamie throw up. Yes, is that what it's called? What's it called again? Hang on. Collins skink. Yes, it was. So, guys, for anybody who doesn't know, it was a very fishy. Hey, Chicken Master. It was a very fishy soup, basically, and it was amazing. I loved it. As a fisherman and Alaskan boy, yeah, it was like really good. I'm gonna have to get me some more of that stuff. But it did. It almost drove Jamie right out of the place. She's like, that is the fishiest stuff I've ever smelled. And I'm like, oh, it's so good. Yeah, thanks, my friend. Hoorah. Jimmy's saying hey to Lisa. Mark, are you in the cult that cut? Dude, whoa. Mark, come on, man. WTH, bro. Lisa. Hey, Lisa, hang on. What was that? Sam Shaw. Okay. How many? All right, so we gotta get, hang on, guys. I gotta get rid of a couple of these people. How do I do that? All right, goodbye, Sam. Have fun out there being a troll on somebody else's page, not here. Wait for Mark to pop up again. Captain Pat, how about herring roe and hooligan oil? Yum yum. Yes, Captain. Hooligan roe. It's hooligan, right? What'd you ask? Herring roe. Okay, I've never had herring roe. I have had a lot of salmon roe. For anybody that doesn't know, that's a what do they call it in the restaurants? Oh my goodness. Caviar. It's a caviar. It's fish eggs, basically. Really good, kind of acquired taste. I've always enjoyed anything different, and so I enjoyed it actually quite a bit. I got most of my roe for free while I was working at E.C. Phillips. They call it a slime line, right? It's a fish processing plant in Ketchikan, Alaska. Really good, high quality service and stuff. You know, the way that they do the fish and everything, and the caviar, the canned and smoked foods or fish. Robert, hey Robert. Hoorah, says Martin. Hoorah, Martin. Right on, my friend. Tamara. Yeah, I know, right? Mark's, yeah, gotta go. Michael OG Freer, good morning, Matt, watching from South Australia. Totally cool, my friend. I'm glad that you're here. John Barton, hey John, hi. Cindy Jacobs, hello everyone here. Hello Matt, I truly miss the weather over there. Hope to come for a visit soon. Very cool, Cindy. Yeah, the weather here is great this time of year. Joyce is saying hi to Robert. Yeah, I took care of that. I'm dropping down to the bottom, guys. These comments go so fast, I can't keep up with everybody. Hang on, where is that? Hey, brother, from UK says Christie's Pawn. Hey, Christie's, how you doing? Diane Hendricks saying hey to Rebecca. Joan, hey Matt. Arizona in the house. Very cool. I've been through Arizona. Nice place. The people were really friendly. It was way too hot for me the year that I went through. I think it was like 109, if I remember right, 113, somewhere around there when I passed through Arizona. Really great place, though. I mean, the kind of place you need air conditioning, right? You know what I really enjoy the most about Arizona? Because I noticed stuff, right? I loved the way that they supported the desert motif. So, like, you'd be driving down the freeway and there are all these rock sculptures and mosaics of like scorpions and cactuses and stuff like that. It was really cool. I love it when a state supports kind of like their theme, you know, the thing about the thing. I don't know, guys. Kip, let's get you and your siblings on a stream here. That would be great. Yeah, Kip. AU. Hello, AU. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. Audrey Neville. Hi from Liverpool. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Hollywood Stream Snipers in the house. New Mexico in the house. Hoorah. Let's see. Yeah, so dang, lots of comments, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to skip anybody, but it just comes in so fast. Becky, hey Matt, so excited I caught alive. Your walk in recovery is helping so many. Well, I'm glad, Becky. Absolutely, my friend. It's good to be able to share stuff with y'all guys. When I first started doing this, it was really just to So like I couldn't seem to make things work in my life, right? Everything was so overwhelming and difficult, and I was trying all these wrong ways to make things better or make it at least bearable, and I couldn't seem to get a handle on things. And so I went to a couple places that helped me kind of learn more about me and everything. And then when I started this, I just wanted to share that, you know, with anybody that could use it. What I really dig is like, I got this idea from the recovery circle. So like we'd have like 10, 12 guys sitting around all talking about our problems and stuff. And the way that the the instructor or the counselor taught us to share was in not saying you need to or this or that or like point out other people's flaws or telling them what's going to help. It's just about talking about the stuff that has helped us so that if it sounds like it would help the person listening, then they can make the choice basically to either use it or find some other tool or sign, you know? So thank you so much. It is something that keeps me going actually through the difficult times when I'm not sure what anything is about in the world or what difference I'm making or anything. I do try and concentrate on that. At least I am still putting out stuff that I know could help somebody, you know, because it's helped me. You know what I mean, my friend? Aofi, just home from the lake, having dinner and then going to bed early. Have a good day to you and everyone. To you as well, my friend. I hope you had a wonderful day at the lake. I'd like to get out to the lake too one of these days myself once it gets a little bit warmer. CNA Adventures. Hey guys. Hello, Matt and chat. Todd Grog. Hey, Todd. Todd saying hey to Joyce and Martin. Jimmy saying hey to Joyce. William Birdwell. Hey, William. Lee Lamas Gems. Ricardo from Brazil. Hello, Matt. Hey, Ricardo from Brazil. How you doing? All-Star. You're a cool, energetic dude, man. Everyone can tell you're a joy to be around. That's enough to matter in the world. Well, thank you, All-Star. I appreciate that. I'm not always a joy to be around. Sometimes I have my downtimes. I've just learned in life that when I'm having a downtime or something, pretty much to like, I'm not saying bottle it up or anything. I just deal on my own, kind of, if that makes sense. I take a couple days for me. I let things right themselves, you know. And so, like, if I'm not feeling good or something, I try and not pass that on to others. And then also, you know, there's always something in life to be grateful for, you know, no matter what the problem is. There's something else that I can concentrate on, kind of, you know. I just appreciate you, All-Star. Thank you for your compliment. So I went out yesterday, guys. All right, I'm going to jump. Hey, Darth. I'm going to jump into some what's been up. I went out yesterday. I was going to get a camp set up. So I was going to hike in a lot of camp gear for my friends who wanted to go camping. And so I was going to take them camping. Being that in the next week or so, or next couple weeks, I'm going to head up to the mountain and I'm going to do some real adventure stuff with y'all guys. We're going to build shelters. We're going to do like fire building tutorials, different kinds of ways to use different kinds of mediums to build fires, different kinds of survival stuff, tracking, anti-tracking, this kind of stuff. So with spring break and all and everything's been crazy around here, I haven't been able to find the time. So I went up yesterday and I was going to set up a camp. Now, look, I know the people in my life are tough and everything, right? And I know, but I can't do anything that nobody else could do. Everybody can do all the things that I do, and I know that. However, having fun doing the things I do is a completely different story, because lots of times my idea of fun is going out, standing in front of a fire in the rain, thinking, this sucks. I hope it stops raining soon, for like 8 hours, right? So it's sunny. It's nice down here in the valley. I got up, I got everybody's camp stuff loaded in the truck. I'm taking it out. My idea was to hike everything in. That way my friends only had to hike in their backpack and everything, right? And I assured them, I'm like, it's not far. It's all mostly downhill. Don't worry about it. It's going to be great. I got out there and I realized to myself, I'm like, dude, my idea of not far and downhill is like 3 miles over mountain. And as soon as I got up there too, this great spring weather we're having completely changed. Wait till you see the video. It's not much of a video. It's going to be about 5 minutes, right? But I got up there and instantly this barrage and wall of storm came in. It started snowing. The blue sky closed up. I got on a time lapse. It's going to be really cool looking. I even watched the time lapse when I was there. Long story short, though, it still sucks up on the mountain right now. It's not bad in the window areas, you know, where it's like you get these little windows of sunshine where it comes through and it's warm, it's all hot. And then 3 minutes later, though, it's So I'm hoping within this next week or so, we will be able to get up there and just have a little adventure. While I'm there and I'm building on my shelter and everything, I can make it real nice, and then I can take my friends up later. They can do like a 2-3 day out in the woods or something with me, which I think they'd enjoy if I had a stable place with like a wind block and stuff like that. Now, like I said, my friends are really tough. I'm not saying that they couldn't do it. I'm just saying that I don't want them to have that this kind of sucks experience. I'd rather them have a nice like camp with at least a wind block and a tarp to get under in case it does rain, you know? So that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm really looking forward to working on my new car. Look, it's old, it's beat up, it's been used a lot, right? It's pushed stuff, it's pulled stuff, it's been a country rig, I guess, right? So it needs some fixing up. I'll tell you though, I'm really excited to have something that I can go out and just tinker on for like maybe an hour a day and fix it up. For me, that fixing it up part is really key to feeling like I've made it my own, if that makes any sense. Instead of just getting in something that already runs, and it does run. The motor's sound. I wouldn't have got it if the motor wasn't sound. So far, all I think I need, there's, hang on, I am not a mechanic, so I have to regurgitate what my friends tell me. It's a rear axle wheel bearing needs to be replaced. I found a guy, he's really cool guy here in town, and he's a good mechanic. As I can save up, I can get it taken to him. I know that it's done right, and also he's another guy kind of like me. He's a survivor, you know, so I know he's gonna make the decisions in the mechanic work that I would make, basically, right? So it's the rear axle wheel bearing. There's a couple small parts underneath the hood. That's like the gas gauge doesn't work right now. It's all electronic brain though, which I don't really dig, but for something like this, it's all right. It's like having a spaceship instead of a car, right? But it's a couple little things in the brain. One thing runs the gas indicator. There's something else, some power, not power module, something that runs to the carburetor, essentially what's the carburetor, a few little things like that, and then I'll get it up and on the road. I think it's going to be really good though for saving gas here around town. It has enough power that if I wanted, I could take it up the mountain. I mean, this thing, the engine in it, okay, check this out. I know, I'm just going to go on about my car for a half hour. The engine in it was last used, the last engine that was ever made like this was used in a Ford Econoline van, right? These things are meant to haul. So if I want, I can take it up the mountain even. I don't think I ever want to put that kind of stress on it, but I could if I wanted. And then also my road trip, when I go on a road trip, that's what I'm going to be taking. I could never road trip with Max. Max is in the area, Apocalypse mountain rig, right? This thing here is going to be my Apocalypse long distance freeway rig, basically. Neat thing about the Ford Econoline van, my first car, now it wasn't in my name and everything, but it was the first thing that I ever drove around a lot, and I got my experience driving it, was a Ford Econoline van. It was actually two vans that were made for tourists, driving tourists around in Ketchikan, Alaska. And what they did, they cut the back off of one and the front off of another, and they stuck them together. It was 26 foot long. Then they cut the top off of it and put a walk-through luggage rack on it. The dang thing was more like a bus, and it still had pretty good power. Yeah, it was a good rig, actually. I bought it for $500, did enough work and everything on it that I sold it for like $7 when I really needed it. Part of my sales pitch was that the hands of God were imprinted in the back of it from all the times he had to come down and push me over the next hill. That was literally part of my sales pitch. So yeah, good times, good times. Let's see what we got going on here. Cure says, I love that you're ready for the War of the Worlds. I've been ready my whole life, Cure. I really have. Now, I know that nowadays there's a lot of talk and a lot of worry and everything, and sometimes I get a little bit worried too. I find that being prepared for stuff helps lower the worry, and then also I try and think back in history and stuff. And yeah, there are lots of things about history that if we superimpose it into where we are now, it could be worrisome and everything. However, there are a lot of other times in history too that we were in places kind of like we are now and with a lot of uncertainty about things, like the 1950s nuclear war scare and everything. You know, it was all stuff that was there and it was present, but we got through it. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything's just going to be all right. Missy talking to Joyce. Matt, say hello to my mom, Vera Lucia. She loves you, says Limas Gems. Hey, Vera Lucia. Hi, how are you? That's a very pretty name, my friend. Foxy girl, what up, Foxy? Hey, Matt, I wasn't around much. I'm really stressing because of school. I will be graduating soon and hopefully I will get through all the tests. I'm also caught up in my head with emotions a lot. I can understand how that must be, Foxy. Absolutely. Emotions are a hard one, especially when we've got a lot going on in our life. I do that too when there's uncertainty or when I want something to be really good, when it's really important. Sometimes I find that I'll get emotional too, and not just about the thing that I'm working on or the thing that I'm doing. Other little things I'll kind of get emotional about. What I have to do is I just kind of try and center myself and focus on one task at a time, you know. Also, for me, I do a lot of like exercising and stuff, even if it's just a walk or doing some jumping jacks. That helps with the emotions because it releases endorphins in my brain that make me feel better. I have faith in you, though. The main thing is to have faith in ourselves. I know that you can do it. And what an exciting time in your life, right? I mean, I'm sure that it's all chaotic and stuff. Later, though, in life, I'll bet you look back on it as a time that was exciting more than a time that was worrying, you know? Mainly just have faith in yourself, you know? And I'm also really glad that you're here. Thanks for being an important part of this little group we have, this little community we've built out here, Foxy. Hoorah. Smoking Joe. Hey, Smoking Joe. Love your videos, brother. Keep it up. Hey, thank you, Smoking. I am trying to. It's not always easy. I tell y'all guys too, right? I'm like all the time. It's not easy doing this here. It is really a lot of fun, though. I love being able to share with y'all guys, take you on adventures, get you out of what you're doing right there, you know, in that moment for a little bit of a breather. That's kind of how I feel when I'm on screen with y'all guys. Everything out there and everything just kind of goes away. And I get a much more optimistic feeling about life and about how the world's going to be when I turn this off and I go face the rest of the world, you know? Everton. Thanks, Everton. That's a lot of hearts. Carl Staples. Hi, Matt from England. It's hard for me to catch you live with the time difference. I know, Carl, it sure is. I've got lots of friends over on your side of the world, and it really is difficult being able to find the right times to broadcast and be able to like catch everybody. That's why during the winter we were doing so many broadcasts at so many different times and everything. I'm hoping to be able to find a way to make it work with spring and summer and be still be able to do like both time zones. But it's difficult, Carl. David, cool flag, bro. Becky, Missy. Saying hey to Rebecca, Armadian AK. Hey, Matt, did you ever make it to Sitka, Alaska? Yes, I have been through Sitka. I was really young at that time. I think I was like 11, 12 years old or something. I remember it was a neat place. It was on the back end of a really great adventure. We went through See, at 12, I'm not sure which way we went. I think we went through Frederick Sound, and yeah, it was really stormy back then. I don't remember Sitka very much. I do remember getting out and walking around with my parents and stuff, and being glad to be on dry land for a minute. Thank you, Bretta. Shane 310. My cat just got diagnosed with pancreatitis and diabetes. $10,300 and 5 days in the hospital later, and he's home. I'm so glad, Shane. That's a lot of money, I know. I'm just glad that your kitty is all right. That's what's important. You know, it's hard when our loved ones and animals, our pets, are part of the family. I mean, nowadays it's hard for a lot of us to be able to make like human connections. Having that friend in our life is very important. So it's not about the money. It's just about being there with our friend and everything being okay. You know, so I'm glad that your cat has a good owner like you. I'm glad that they're home with you now, my friend. Hoorah, Shane. Tommy and Kaylee, you are amazing. Y'all guys are amazing. Thanks for being here. Hey, there's Ange. Hi, your name change. Hoorah, Ange. So now it is Nerdy Angie. I love it. All right, and now I can call you nerds again because that just kind of like really fits. Hoorah, Angie. All right, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up now. I've got things to do. Hey, Tracy Piffer in the house. Annalisa says, hi, Matt. Love listening into your lives, and I can't wait for your adventure in the wilderness. Totally cool, my friend. Thank you. Okay, I got to dip, guys. I got a lot of stuff to do. A couple chores to catch up on here. Some laundry to do, and then I'm editing that video together. It's basically just driving out, being like the weather sucks, and then coming home. I'm going to put some music to it. It's got some great views and everything. And then what else? I'm hoping in the next couple weeks to get out the road. Like I've told y'all guys, I don't really like letting everybody know when I'm out and what I'm doing and everything. So if I just don't show up for a few days on here, that I'm probably out adventuring or taking care of something. And then I will get back with y'all as soon as I possibly can. Pardon me. Now, I want to close on something that I try not to talk about a lot. I try and be humble, and I try and provide this service, this community here with y'all guys for basically no cost, right? It's just hitting that like button, subscribing, maybe sharing with somebody. That helps the channel out a lot. Now, at the same time, it isn't easy with the economy, gas prices, how difficult it is to get up into the mountains, actually, and then just like the cost of food and stuff. Y'all got, all right. Y'all's donations through Super Thanks has made the difference. I try and not talk about it because I know that some people are like me and can't afford really to give, right? And then other people, when they do, it may not seem like very much compared to what other people are able to give and everything. I want to tell y'all guys, though, that everything that you've done, whether it's $2 or anything higher, really is appreciated. And there's this thing about it that has really helped me. I'm not trying to see, it's so hard to be humble. You know what I mean? I just thank you for being there. I wanted to let you know that though I don't make a big deal about it in the comments and everything, it is a big deal to me. And also there's 3 people out there I want to apologize to because I didn't get to thank them for their donation. They had donated on a video that I later took down and I wasn't able to thank them. So I want to thank Alan for sure. I know that he was one of them. And then there were 2 others. If it's one of you, thank you so much for your support and for helping me and helping the channel. So that's what I've got. It's difficult when I talk to y'all guys and I don't think about it ahead of time. I just kind of like talk, you know. So my apologies if things come out the wrong way or seem the wrong way or whatever. What I'm saying is you're special to me, you're important, and your support, no matter what that support is, really does make the difference. And that's shown by the growth of our channel here recently, you know, guys. So never give up, never surrender. Thank you for being there. Like I said earlier, lots of times in history, things seemed like they were going to get really hard, and sometimes they did. More often, though, things just seem that way. It keeps us all tripped up in our brain. So let's have a positive attitude going forward. Keep being polite to the people around us. Try and understand the people that we can't understand, and keep moving forward together, guys. All right, I'll see you later. Never give up, never surrender. Shout out to the moderators and the solid gold friends.